Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now in today's video, trying about a little bit of a different team where basically just going a full disabled team, trying to keep, alongside with the whole Halloween Slater things. And these past two videos we have been using the $40 million download celebration Gowther as well, so figured why not use them alongside Amelia. We've got the freeze as well as the dissolve, along with the Jack of Light card, and both of Slater's crazy good cards. At first glance, it doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot of synergy, and honestly, not really planning on winning matches in this video. As long as we can just make our opponents suffer and maybe get some, toxic forfeits, we're chilling. But, got all the characters you are geared, 300,000 CC, which is fairly nice, and let's jump right into it. And let's see it, our first opponent is a Barn team, and honestly, I feel as if they're a team we're not going to, be able to disable and get as much use out of, but actually, since, he is fairly low C, I do want to try something out now. Is it this card of Slater's? Yeah, blocks all skill effects, so I'm thinking, if we throw that out, surely he can't use the Nameless Dance card. Surely that card just gets completely nullified, but what do we want to go for? I mean, we just have so much utility in this team that, there's just so many cards, barely any damage cards, but let's see, throwing that, I'm hoping he actually goes for the Nameless Dance and we don't just end up wasting that one, but quite some good damage on the Arthur in all honesty, and chucking that one into Kyo there. Kyo, another unit that I'm so excited for. If you guys don't know, we have the King of Fighters rerun just around the corner, and along with it, we are getting a new Halloween skin for Kyo, which is super exciting. But along with that, we're getting the free Holy Relic there, giving us free Holy Relics for all of the King of Fighter characters, along with the new Iori Yagami and Terry Bogard. But let's see here. I'm not using the Nameless Dance, which is alright, I'm fine with that one. I feel as if though most of the damage in this team is actually going to come from rushing the Amelia ultimate, but let's see, we'll go one. I feel as if though this one definitely disables everything with attacks. Yeah, we'll go 1, 2, and we'll freeze the Barn this turn. Max it. I'm using quite a few cards there, so getting with quite a bit of card draw, but as you can see, we are not doing anything, especially with a team like the Barn team that has that, passive regeneration. It is going to take a long time to get kills, and him having Kyo is probably perfect for this team. I might actually, in this next turn, I might end up moving the Amelia card and using the dissolve entirely for the fact that we get her ultimate, because Gowther's ultimate doesn't do any damage. We only have Slater 2/6, so let's see, we'll go 1, 2, and do I want to use Jack of Light, or yeah, why not? We'll use the Jack of Light as well. De-rank some of the cards, seal him from using that the gold card and the silver card there, and stopping the gift is the main thing we're getting out of that one. Yeah, look at that. His hand has just been entirely disabled this entire time, but let's see, throwing out his detonate card, those got 2 detonate. Is that 3 detonate cards? We might actually just die from those alone. As long as we have Amelia's, oh, actually no. Wait, never mind, the Amelia passive kicked in. I'm honestly so big brain, and is there a PvP rule? Okay, yeah, damn, okay. PvP rule helping us out a whole ton there. Let's see what I want to go for. 2, and why not? Go full send on the Gowther as well. I'm feeling as if though this Amelia ult should kill everyone. Granted, we don't have any extra cards in hand, so not getting any of that secret technique effect off, but that's alright. Disabling the Barn and gift card there, and I'd like to kill him with Gowther, but we both... Never mind, I was going to say we both know that isn't happening, but as of recent, the Festival Gowther has been doing some crazy amounts of damage, and obviously I am running the HP defense set. I don't really find any value out of the crit damage set, but been doing some really impressive numbers. Unfortunately, no forfeit from the first match, but this is the teams we want to be versing. These typical Margaret Droll teams are going to be absolutely great for us, especially going first with Gowther. Just the Jack of Light card is such an insanely strong card, but let's see here. I might as well just go full send, maximize card draw, and get the Jack of Light up. Once again, if we can get that, usually when using Amelia, you really want to try and keep the 1-star freezes to actually, freeze units and stop them being in the field, but I think we're probably just better off using it in this matchup, especially to remove Breath of Blessers and to what was the other? To remove Breath of Blessers and kind of just keep Margaret out of the field for that one turn. But this is actually, well, if we didn't get the dissolve there, honest, would have been perfect card draw. Let's see, we can still hold those Breath of Bless out for a couple more turns. He didn't use the roll taunt either, which is kind of nice for us. Getting the freeze on roll there, on Gowther. Look at all these attack buffs as well. Did he not use the dissolve on us? Hold on, is there a PvP rule where... I am so confused. Anyway, we have a whole bunch of attack buffs. We can freeze both the Margaret and Droll, which is absolutely perfect for us. If we could draw some extra Margaret cards, that'd be, I mean, Margaret, this matches it. My English is just not it today. Got the extra Amelia card, which is nice. This is, if we don't one tap it, I mean, I do feel as if that we are gonna, lose the attack buffs, which is unfortunate, but do I want to go as far as holding the actual, this decreases, oh no, it doesn't decrease anything. Okay. And might go as far as actually going, we'll throw out the freeze card just in case. Amelia is 6'6" and she does hit just crazy numbers, but yeah, it felt as if there was definitely a shot. We definitely would have killed the Gopher if we had the card in the hand still, but that's right, there's no worries. Buff disabling Droll as well. Basically just nullifies everything you can do. Like, there is definitely going to be a lot more synergy than I expected, but it's just a matter of getting out that damage. Like, if we end up facing any more like barn teams, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if we lost that, but that's alright. Now, let's see, there's definitely looks to be a real player though from how long the turns are taking. Shotgun attack out on the Slater there. Death Pierce as well, I was definitely, let's see, we'll go one. I mean, there's an awful lot of value left in this match, so I might just skip on to the next one for you. One thing I would like to add as well is, just got finished recording the Twigo, Taizu, and Waylo final boss video, and honestly, it feels like ages since I've recorded. Like, I know we did just finish the final boss legend difficulty DM, but it just feels so different, like recording a PvP video compares to like, I'm so not used to recording kind of like guides. Like it's definitely like very different where like, when doing a PvP video, I can kind of ramble on whatever I want, you know, just whether it's talking about Grand Cross or just talking about like stuff in general, it's a whole lot different. Whereas like when recording a video like that, and I'm kind of like running over stuff and, you know, explaining things and, you know, giving suggestions, it's definitely a whole different vibe to what like I'm used to doing. And I don't know, I definitely do prefer these PvP videos. Like, honestly, if I was to record another game, like, I just don't know, I feel like I'd definitely grow a lot more being able like recording guides and whatnot, but I don't know, I just feel like the PvP videos are definitely what I enjoy doing most. And, you know, Grand Cross being a game that's like basically entirely based on PvP definitely helps out. I feel like that's probably the reason why I'm so good at doing this. Like, probably like recording a game, like a fighting game or something, maybe something like, you know, even doing something like Dokkan and just talking about like a unit or like using a specific team or something, probably a lot better than like giving guides and whatnot. But let's see, got a whole bunch of attack buffs once again, and let's see, we'll go one, we'll freeze the Droll here, and this is the disable all skill cards, isn't it? Disables everything but attack skills, yeah. Might go with this one here, rushing the Amelia ultimate, probably our best bet, and we will still have the attack buffs for, you know, when we actually get her ultimate. But I mean, with that one on Margaret, they should basically have everything except for her attack cards disabled. Yeah, look at that, and never mind, we are actually going to lose the attack buffs, which is unfortunate to say the least. Damn, if we could get one of the Amelia ultimates off with like 3 attack buffs and probably like 2 cards in our hand, easy million damage, I reckon. But let's see, thinking that one there, this team's honestly working out a lot better than I expected. But let's see, we'll go, what do we want to do here? We'll go 1, 2, and 3. Remove the Droll ultimate just in case he survives. Especially without any resistance buffs, I really doubt it, but Amelia is hard carrying this video, man. And let me know how you guys have been enjoying Grand Cross at the moment in the comments. I mean, having this dead week definitely has been good, I feel personally. Like, these past, this past month even, just like back-to-back 40 million download celebration, the Halloween part 1 and 2, all of that, it's been really jam-packed, and we're probably only like 2 weeks away from JP at the moment, which is super exciting. I feel as if though we're probably going to get like another celebration type event thingy. I could imagine, so I could definitely understand them not doing it, and them getting the level 3 Breath of Blessed Day is unfortunate to say the least for us. What do we want to, I mean, I very well can just go, do we want to do that? What does the Slater single target card do? Sorry, I just got completely sidetracked there. We'll go 1 and 2, basically just removing the 3-star Breath of Bless. Another way that just Amelia's cracked, like, there are very few, I think it's only Amelia, it's not Simon, the Jericho's brother and the Red Melon are like the only units that have the freeze card from memory, and it is such an insanely good card. Let's see, they've got another freeze, which is helpful. We can use that to rush the Amelia ultimate again. Completely forgot what I was talking about a second ago, which is embarrassing to say the least. Let's see, this video has been a mess if I've ever had one, but please don't rush the Margaret ultimate. I mean, ideally we can just freeze him again. Droll as well. Do we have this disables the ultimate? No, it's the other card. Actually, Did I read that one correctly? Disables everything but, okay, sweet. That doesn't count ultimates though. But attack skills, let's say we'll go 1, 2, and we'll use the 1-star Jack of Light there to stop Margaret. Probably our best bet. But no, when it comes to like channel growth and whatnot, I am actually, when it comes to like face cam and stuff, I am definitely planning on getting that out of the way soon. Probably within like I'd probably say give it a month or 2 months and we should get the face cam back up. But finally came back to me, Grand Cross has been on absolute steamroll at the moment. I feel as if though definitely for like some of the more free-to-play players, having this kind of like little dead week brief period has been super, super nice. Like myself personally, you know, I have been playing like a couple other games and spending on like a couple of games, just a little bit, but like it all adds up eventually. And like only having like 900 gems is probably like the lowest I've been in quite a while. And he's probably gonna absolutely wipe us here. Getting rid of the Margaret ultimate. In all honesty, I probably should have, actually, having her dead, I didn't think we'd get the kill there, but having her dead is definitely a lot better. Let's see, there's no way he kills with the Droll ultimate either, but having like the 800 gems and like probably not an awful lot of money. Like if the King of Fighters rerun happened this week, I still would have like gone like and like tried my hardest to have, you know, gotten all the characters and gotten all their costumes and whatnot, but definitely would have been in the negative, that's for sure. Let's see though, please take this draw. I mean, even 6-6, I feel as if though, yeah, we'd have just like a tiny slither of health. Surprised we're actually beating people with like 10,000, 20,000 CC more than us. I mean, don't get me wrong, this match isn't over yet, but we're doing a fairly good job to say the least. And we'll go 1, 2, and 3, why not? I really would like to have a higher ult level Slater. I really wish he did have a fair few more teams, but like, he's just made for the Barn team, and it's so like, I definitely do feel like we should be getting like a new form of, this is completely unrelated to Slater by the way, but I do feel as though we should be getting some new form of PvE content in the near future. Like, I know we did just get the Hasvalga raid, which has been like, absolutely, like, if you play Grand Cross and like you're a high-end player, that is what you're doing most of the time, and this guy's taking absolutely ages with these turns, but Hasvalga's raid really interesting, and with the actual constellation system as well that got added to JP, it's not really something you have to work on. Like, it's kind of something that happens passively as you build your box and you play the game, but I'm kind of a big fan of that. It's not as impactful as like, you know, you'd think it would be, but it's definitely another, you know, kind of margin that separates the whales, makes the whales stronger than, you know, even more so than they already are compared to the free-to-play players. Like I said, not something to be like super, super worried about. It's like, not to any crazy extents, but like literally anything in the game, like if there's anything you can spend money on or like progress in, whales are gonna have an advantage. Like if it comes to like a leveling system, whales are gonna spend money and have higher level characters. When it comes to awakening, even just having the characters in like a duplicate system, even unlocking characters, like not every person is going to have every characters, but whales most likely are. So I know, I feel like complaining and saying stuff like adding new like power creep and level progression and stuff like that, as long as there's level progression there, the whales are gonna be like higher up than you. And I feel like it's kind of a negative way to think about it, but like as long as you put in the time and effort, like you can easily be like better than me as a free-to-play player. The only reason like I spend as much money on the game as I do is to be able to play all the characters at like a high-end level state, but this match is just taking way too long, so let's go on to the final one. Here we go, and let's see it. Our final opponent. Definitely not expecting, you know, to get as many wins and for this to be going as successful as it has been, but coming up against an Elizabeth with Gowther, it is almost just instantly a wrap. Like, you know, we could very well freeze the Escanor here and like try and, you know, just disable the Gowther and Elizabeth entirely and keep the Escanor frozen until turn 3 where his passive kicks in and we can't have him frozen. The damage he gets as inevitable, but we'll just hold on to it for the time being. Like, I feel as if though it's definitely overkill using a team like this against an Elizabeth Gowther Escanor team, and unfortunately it is a bot, but I was definitely hoping to get a couple more forfeits in today's video, but that's alright. I feel as if though this team definitely should be going as like well as it has been. I'm still just completely shocked that we've been like 4 out of 4. I'm most likely going to be 5 for 5 when it comes to this video, but Slater taking quite a bit of damage there, even with his passive, you know, giving us like the extra 80% damage reduction from crits. He still just takes a whopping amount of damage from that Escanor there, but chucking out another Jack of Light card. Even so, like in the last match, as I was just finishing it off, Gotha, even when using like the 1-2 star cards at max ultimate gauge, just does so much damage. Like look at that, completely proccing revive on Escanoids. So goddamn insane. I'd like to just have his entire team frozen in this next one, but unfortunately Escanoid isn't gonna let that one happen. Chucking out the dissolve on us. Look at that, yeah, Slater once again, 170,000 damage from a 1-star card. Like, unless I'm missing UR gear on him, which we have 300,000 CC, so there's no way I've just got him gearless with that kind of CC. There's no way he should be tanking at that level, but let's see, we'll go 1, 2, and 3. We'll freeze Elizabeth as well, why not? This match is like kind of another one that's just like an inevitable win, but just due to the fact that our damage output is so low, and look at that, 200,000 damage on Elizabeth there. There was no way I was expecting us to kill down. I don't know. Did we already get past the turn 3? Yeah, no. That one procced. I don't know why it went for the Escanor there, but Lost Vein in the back as well. I honestly, especially when it comes to PvP, like I know I have, the last time I probably used Lost Vein was in the New Tower of Trial stage, which I think I ended up using him on every single stage. I kind of just used the like cheesy, have like your Fraudian or Elizabeth die, get max ult gauge, max HP, and just kill everyone. And look at Escanor just absolutely wiping our team. God damn. 1 and 2 there. I mean, I feel as if though we can still bring this one back. Festival Zeldris, we do have him on the attack crit damage stat. Does insane damage along with Gotha. Like, there's not much he can do. We could very well lose this match just to like how insanely strong the Lost Vein is ultimate. But when it comes to PvP, I have not used Lost Vein in a hot minute, man. Like, it has actually been ages. Getting the dissolve there. Really hope it doesn't kill out. If he kills our Zeldris, we are... What is this man's Escanor on? I mean, granted he still has the Gotha in the middle, but this was actually the one team I thought we had the best chance against, and we actually ended up having this be the only match we lost. And there we go, that just about does it for today's video. I mean, if you guys have the units belt, I'd recommend giving this team a try at least once. I mean, definitely some slow matches, probably like one of the only PvP teams where like you do a fairly good job autoing with it. Like, there's just that many disabling cards, and like, especially with like the Jack of Light card, you know, you can kind of just use that and the entire team just can almost do nothing for the turn. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.